Welcome to Crossfire, the best debate show in Calgary where we talk about things that matter to all of us. Today, let's talk about reality TV shows. Are they good or bad? I'm your host, Jacqueline, and let's welcome our special guests today, Telly and Coleen. Hello. Hi, guys.
Hello, thank you.
Okay. So to my right, we have Telly, who caught the internet's attention with his appearance on The Bachelor. Is here to tell us the good things about reality TV, especially the secret ingredients that make reality TV popular and addictive. Welcome to the show, Telly.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Okay, and to my left, we have Coleen, our MasterChef winner from season 124, who also happens to watch a lot of reality TV, is here to convince us with her experience for why reality TV is bad. Thank you for coming. We're so happy to have you both here today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's dive right into our topic. Do you think there is too much reality TVs going on recently? To start, Telly, why don't you tell us your thoughts?
My thoughts on, are we oversaturating the market? I don't believe we are, because if you look at the numbers, to produce a reality TV show is actually very cheap. And for the rewards that you get from it, I mean, it's hard to pass those kind of numbers up. If you're a producer, that's something that you just have to take into consideration. I mean, if you do a narrative thing, there's a huge budget to that. So there's a good reason why there's a lot of reality TV out there, and there's a wide variety of things we could showcase.
Okay, thank you. That's a really good comments to start with. So, Coleen, what do you think there's too much reality TV these days?
I do, I really do. I think that reality TV is toxic. I think that it doesn't really offer anything substantial. I think that it creates a negative atmosphere, and the target audience for reality TV is actually quite young. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, I just do not see the value in as much reality TV as we have.
I see. Those are some really good points. But before we move on, please take a look at a clip that we prepared.
I want to be a model. People tell me I'm beautiful on a daily basis. I'm used to being like the prettiest one at my school. They call me supermodel Barbie because of the way I talk and the way I present myself.
2 seconds later.
I don't know. I just don't think this is like right for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it.
But don't you think any job interview...
Wait, hold on. Just close your eyes.
Let me finish.
Close your eyes.
Let me finish, and then I'll close my eyes.
No, close your eyes first, and
I'll
then
make
talk.
you a deal. Okay, all right.
Close
I
your
will
eyes.
close my eyes and talk. Okay?
Okay, good.
I hope.
Open your eyes.
I had.
What?
Wait.
Look at those beautiful glasses.
They were $25,000. They're like 4 carats of diamonds, and then they're gold python, and they're made of gold. Did you know? 25,000.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. Oh, no. Wait.
Well, so apparently there's a lot that happened in the clip that we just showed you. What do you think about the clip, Coleen?
I think it kind of shows what reality TV is like. It's showing, or it's trying to imply that women gossip, and then that's normal and it's okay. I think it's showing just bullying at its worst, aggression. I just think it's really not healthy for society today, especially in the society that we're in. We're in a place where there's a lot of toxic behavior, and people can watch it on TV, and I think it just exasperates it.
Okay, thank you. Telly, do you agree with what Coleen just told us?
Not at all. I mean, she's looking at the negative side. I mean, it's hard to, visualize the positive if you're constantly looking at the negative. That's no comment on you, Coleen. But the thing is, there's a wide range of reality TV shows out there, and yeah, you could look at the negative things that are being put out there, but there are a lot of positive things. I mean, my colleague was on MasterChef. Like, that inspires people to cook, that inspires people to up their game and just improve on anything that they're doing. So, I think we really got to take into account not just the clip that you showed us. I mean, that was showing like very negative images, and that's a stereotype that you're reinforcing there with that clip. So I think we just need to look at a wider approach to reality TV is.
Okay, so then, Coleen, what do you think might be the biggest concern about reality TV shows?
I think the biggest concern is the bullying. People are committing suicide because of the bullying, and I just think it's really scary.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like this will be an intense debate tonight. So why don't we take a short break and we will be right back after the commercial break.
Lots of communication and leadership skills.
Using horses to change lives. ROAR is a local charity offering equine-assisted learning programs to at-risk youth in a safe and healing environment. These programs are donor-funded. Your sponsorship has a direct impact on young lives in your community.
It would help a lot of people, whether they're struggling or not.
Support ROAR to change a life.
Wow, I never knew volunteering could be so easy. Because I can pick hours to set my own schedule.
And the Leftovers Foundation helps us redirect good food that we can't use to service agencies who can help those in need. With stable financial support, we can provide equipment for volunteers and stabilize operations.
A small financial contribution can go a long way.
Join us on the journey. Become a monthly donor of the Leftovers Foundation.
Many like to buy from a pet shop or a breeder. Adopting a pet allows you to make sure that your new pet is right for you. We are dedicated to saving animals in need and placing these animals in a loving home, creating what we call a positive match. All animals deserve a second chance at a happy life no matter where they come from. Adopt and give these animals a loving home. For more information about adopting a pet, visit positivematch.org.
Welcome back to Crossfire. I'm still here with Coleen and Telly talking about reality TV shows. So Telly, you went on to The Bachelor and as a contestant on dating shows. So since dating shows are taking over TV, do you think they're genuine and gives out a realistic expectation to the viewers?
Well, let me tell you something. I wasn't as bad as they made me seem. I mean, you know, you got to keep in mind that as with any documentary that you might make, you have to make a storyline. And sometimes, you know, they pump up the drama because, you know, at the end of the day, what speaks is dollars, what sells, right? And that's going to be a story, and they have to create drama. So is it reality? Yes, it is. But at the same time, no, because it's entertainment. And when we look at entertainment, we just kind of gotta, you know, take it easy. Don't be so critical. You know, don't read into it too much.
Okay, so, but do you, both of you think, is reality TV a source of instant recognition and fame since you've both been on shows on TV?
Yeah, I would agree with that. And I actually do agree with Telly. So the co-producer and the creator of The Bachelor has come out and said that 70 to 80% of it is false. And so, but I think the problem is that people believe that it's true. And so, yes, we have instant fame, but if you're portrayed negatively, you get, you know, social media is just, you get slashed on social media. People believe that you're this villain even though you're not. So I think it's really, really hard for certain people because they start out one way thinking that they're going to get this great opportunity, like Master Chef. You think you're going to get this great opportunity, you're going to become, you know, a chef if you win. But at the end of the day, if you are not portrayed in the light that you wish, if the producers decide that you're going to be a villain, then it can ruin your career. No one wants to hire you.
Okay. Well, that makes a great point on our debate. But did going on to shows change your thinking of how reality TV shows work, like before and after you've been on the show?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely had my preconceptions of, what to expect. I thought all the ladies that I had to date were going to be screened, but there's a lot of things in the screening process that kind of fall through the cracks, so to speak. So while I do advocate for reality TV because it gives people like me an avenue to gain recognition. I mean, I'm not a typically, I'm not your typical pretty face. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a pretty face, but I'm not typically handsome. So, this kind of thing gives me the recognition that, it gives the average Joe a chance to do something in this world.
Okay. Yeah, so Coleen, you were on MasterChef. So after going on to the show, how do you think the show has impacted you personally?
So I think I did have some positive aspects of it, but the things that surprised me was how much editing was done. There was so much pressure. At the end of the day, let's face it, conflict sells. That's what they want. That's what the producers want. They want heightened aggression. They want heightened conflict. And so it's difficult. There's so much pressure to perform and to do what they think they want, and you sign an NDA, so you can't say anything for 2 years and possibly warn people coming after you. There was on MasterChef on season 3, a man killed himself because there was so much pressure from the producers to behave in a certain way, and he couldn't take it.
Wow. So if even adults have to go through the pressure, imagine in like Junior MasterChef, they have children as contestants. From a parent's point of view, do you think it's good for kids to compete on reality TV shows? Telly?
I believe so. I mean, you said the key word, parents. At the end of the day, it's up to the parents. I mean, like back in the 80s, they had a problem with heavy metal music, and they thought that heavy metal music was the reason why people were killing themselves. Suicide, I think, is a very complex issue. I don't think it's just from the pressure of, having to perform on TV. I think there's a lot of things that go towards, contribute to actually taking that action. I think, if anything, I'd advocate, like I said, for stronger screening for mental health before somebody, partakes in the show. A more stringent process. Do we have to be more responsible? Yes. But I think the way reality TV is right now, we got to sell, we got to entertain,
So I would agree with some of what Telly's saying. I think that we do need to screen. I think that there is lots of factors that contribute to suicide issues, but 68% of the population that watches reality TV is 18 to 29. Now, those are very impressionable years, and so no, I don't think that children should be on reality television at the end of the day, because they don't understand the impact that their choices are making, and their parents are making it, and for who knows what reasons. It could be very nefarious. It could be that they think that their child is going to become some sort of child star, and I just think it's wrong. I think that you're setting them down a path that could be really toxic and change the trajectory of their lives.
But at the end of the day, I just want to say, no offense, with all due respect, that I said parents. Parents are key. So if you look at the 18 to 29-year-olds, how did their parents raise them? Were they there? Because if you are raised in a good way, reality TV isn't really going to have a grip on what you do or what you don't do.
But it does. It absolutely does. And reality TV goes hand in hand with with social media, and I just think it's really difficult.
Okay. Oh, thank you to both our guests for sharing their thoughts. Let's take another break before we move on to our final segment.
New toys.
Someone to feed me when I'm hungry.
A belly to sleep on.
I just want someone to love.
A friend. Everyone needs a furry friend.
Family, family, family. Those are the only wishes I have.
Adopt a pet, save a life. Together, we can make each one wanted.
Imagine that you've been forced from your home because it's no longer safe for you and your family. What do you do? This is the stark reality facing millions of Afghan refugees. This is where the Calgary Catholic Immigration Service comes in. From airport reception and initial settlement services to language training and employment services, the CCIS is here to help refugees with the transition into their new lives in southern Alberta. For more information on how to donate and volunteer, please visit our website.
I used to hear voices. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I don't matter. Walked around in circles, didn't know where to go. Until I found my purpose. Through people that helped me live a better life and build a better future. Now I could finally see that I'm able, capable, and worthy.
Welcome back to Crossfire. We're back into the final few minutes of the show tonight. The biggest argument of the night is reality TV good or bad? So Coleen and Telly, you're both been on to TV shows. So what advice would you give to reality TV audiences? Telly.
What I'd give to reality TV audiences is, just enjoy the show. I mean, yeah, definitely, speak about it on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever you need to. We like audience engagement, of course, and but at the end of the day, it's entertainment. Just keep that in mind, and ease up with the death threats and whatnot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just take it easy is what I'm saying.
Okay, so our Master Chef, do you have an advice to the audience?
I would say that please know that it's not real. That the producers want conflict. They want you to, it's like a gladiator ring show. They want fighting, they want conflict, so at the end of the day, it's fake, and who you think might be the evil person is really not.
Okay, so if you have one chance, would you still go on and compete in a reality TV show, Coleen?
No, I don't think I would. I think that it's not real. I think that the producers want something specific, and I think that I would want to know more going in.
Okay, Telly, something.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I met some amazing women. Hey Lisa, hey Tamara, hey all my girls out there. I miss you.
Okay, so for one final short question, do you think there's a true solution to the problem of reality TV? Just anything.
I actually think Telly was right. I think more screening, and I think more information.
Okay. Any short answers?
I think that, we should give everybody a chance to do these programs so that they could experience it.
Okay, thank you. Huge thank you to Coleen and Telly, and tune in next week for another episode where we talk about social media regulation. I'm your host, Jacqueline, and good night.